nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. Thank you, baby. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer. Thank you, the word. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't happen to get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering. And at this point in time, how far along I am, I'm out here breathing like Baby D. Okay, so definitely bear with me pertaining to that. But this is the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit your volume, okay? So again, thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. Thank you for those of you who join me on YouTube and hype up the video. Thank you. That just allows it to flow through the algorithm. So thank you so much. Also, for those of you who have purchased certain things on my registry as well as off of my registry, thank you. I definitely appreciate you, and I do apologize if I'm unable to thank you directly unless you message me and let me know you sent those things, because once you send it, it doesn't show me the name. All right. So thank you. I appreciate you for even including me pertaining to the registry too. Thank you. I love you. All right. Also, thank you so much for, again, your patience throughout this process, because I've been taking a little time off just to prepare for my delivery. I'm relaxing. I definitely, be working on and off the screen. So I wanted to make sure that I take a little time to prepare everything for them as well. All right. So thank you. So I will say this, buy one, get one free for the whole site. What you see, buy one, get one free. I see as soon as you do book. So don't worry about it. Let me know if you book your personal prophetic readings, which is the audio that I record for you. Let me know if you like to combine the two on the first session, or you wanted to schedule for next day. I'm definitely attempting to get as many in before the delivery, just so that I have time to focus on me and my little ones. You understand? So definitely take advantage of that, okay? Now, with that being said, there's a few messages that we're going to have to discuss, all right? And it varies based upon your timeline that you're on, all right? So we're going to talk about pertaining to those of you who are aligned with the individual now. We're going to talk about those of you who are going through certain ups and downs, but we're also going to talk about what's on its way to you, so you prepare for that as well as them, okay? So the first portion, we're going to talk about right now you may feel a fluctuation of feelings. So this could be hot and cold. 1 minute you happy, the next minute you sad. 1 minute you irritated, the next minute you glad. Like whatever the case may be, you're going to feel a fluctuation of things because it is retrograde at this point in time. So as an empath, you're going to be real sensitive to certain energies that you're feeling around. So you're going to have moments where, again, you feeling real optimistic. You feeling so energetic. You feeling so confident. You focused on you. You excited about the things that you want to do. Your energy is going to start increasing. So you're going to go from once feeling tired, depressed, stressed, as far as exhausted, to all of a sudden you're going to start getting a boost of energy in a sense, right? Now, with that being said, you may have little highs and many lows, okay? So you'll start to feel enthusiastic. You'll start to clean. You'll start to, this could be you mowing your lawn. This could be you cleaning your car. This could be you actually writing down, as far as things that you want to come into fruition. This could be you focusing on your business. You're going to feel a fluctuations of feelings, right? So whereas you were just in a stagnant stage where you were feeling stuck, you didn't know what direction you wanted to head to, you wasn't feeling excited about the things that you wanted to come towards you, now you're going to start to feel a shift of that energy. But with you feeling that shift, I want you to realize, because you're like a sponge, so when you're an empath, you're like a sponge. You soak up the energy around you, right? So if this person's sad, you'll start to feel the projections from that. If this person person's going through something, you'll start to feel that you cannot claim it as yours. And I say this because just as positive things are coming to you, you're feeling great about you, you're focused about you, you're going to start to witness other people around you certain craziness. So this could be anything from you seeing people fight, you seeing people argue, you seeing people stress, you seeing people trying to deliberately target you in a sense. You could see people trying to trigger you deliberately by saying certain shit. You can have certain messages come to you out of the blue, from people that you're not even connected to. So just as you're stepping into your season of reaping positive things, you're also going to see how the misery is going to want to have you as company. They're going to try to make you feel a certain type of way. They having a bad day, they want you to have a bad day too. These people see that you focused on you not really parlaying or communicating with individuals. They're going to seek out you to try to bother you. These are people that are going to try to get a response out of you. You are to keep your composure. Although you may have certain moments where you say certain shit back or your feelings get the best of you, bounce right back, okay? So don't sit there and stay in that moment for too long. So if somebody says something to you, does something towards you, you correct that individual or you say something back to them. Don't keep going back. This isn't a volley. This isn't you. They send a shot. You send a shot back. You hitting the ball over the net. They hitting it back. No. All right. So once you do say what you need to say, allow it to go. Okay? Don't hold on to it. Don't keep going back towards it because that's individuals that, again, because they're in the effed up energy, they want you to be in the effed up energy as well. These are people that want you to try to show a different side of you because they want you to block certain blessings that's coming in. Okay? So because they're miserable, they want you to be miserable too. Because they watching you, they want to make it seem like you watching them too. Because they feel a certain type of way that you're not feeling a certain type of way, they're going to deliberately do certain things to try to trigger you. Don't allow it to. And if it does, shake it off of you, okay? Now, with this being said, the energy that's getting shifted is because you are stepping into your season. So there's some of you, again, it's different timelines. There's some of you where you're feeling that rejuvenation, you're feeling energetic, you're feeling as far as excited about things that you want to come into fruition. So this is you excited about that business venture. This is you knowing that you're about to have love come in. This could be you wanting to go outside and have fun and be social again. This could be you starting to pick up those positive habits or hobbies that you used to have that you want to do. So this could be drawing, this could be writing, this could be music, this could be clothes, this could be as far as you designing, whatever the case may be, you're going to feel that, right? Now, with that actually being said, I do want you to know this, right? With you feeling as far as your energy shift, do not allow other people to come in and taint it, okay? So again, stay in control of you. Don't worry about what other individuals got going on. Don't worry about how other individuals is trying to trigger you. Don't worry about it. Although it's easier said than done, you are getting called to fully focus on you. You do not want their energy within you. Why? Because it gets heavier. So whereas you've been making yourself feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, you can feel like things is slowly but surely progressing. You have been carrying certain people's weight that don't belong to you. This person is out here doing this. You sitting there focused about that or stressing about it. This person is playing both sides. You stressing about that. This person out here talking about you. You stressing about that. God said, let certain things go that don't belong to you so you can have your hands open for that abundance. So don't sit there and focus about how this person is out here doing this and doing that. Karma's coming in for them. You stepping into your season. So you are to let that go so you can receive the positive things that you should be receiving, okay? So this is not the time to be looking back. This is not the time to be salty. Allow these individuals to be who they truly are. Now, with me saying that, right now you're going to start to see certain sides of individuals that is going to end up, finally, you're going to be over it. So whereas you once would be so sad and depressed, you'll be stressed, a switch is about to hit where you like, you know what, F it. I'm not worried about them. I'm not stressing about this position. I'm not stressing about that job. I'm not stressing about this place. I ain't begging this person to change. You're just going to hit a switch where all of a sudden you're going to become irritated, annoyed, disgusted, and disconnected from certain things that you once were chasing, things that you were pouring into. You're no longer going to want it. And a lot of you as individuals. So you're finally going to be like, you know what? Go ahead, do what you want to do. I'm not stressing about it. I'm not going to allow you to put me down, because there's certain people that talk crazy to you to make you feel less about you so that they have you where they want you to, right? These are people that never thought that you was going to walk away and entertain somebody else. These are people that never thought that you was going to finally stop doing for them and fully focus on doing it for yourself. They never thought that you would no longer consider them. So this could be friendships. Some of these are job positions, but some of these are people that you were dealing with. You're no longer making them your main priority. There are certain things that you sat out on or didn't participate in because you were thinking about them. You were considerating their feelings. You were being considerate, but they wasn't focused about you. So times that they was out there living their lives, you was staying home, you was sad, you was blue, you was feeling a certain type of way. There are certain people that was entertaining any and everybody, but you was considerate and not entertaining other feminines or masculines because you sat there and was considering, okay, well, maybe that'll hurt their feelings. God is saying absolutely not. So the people who did not give you a title and they kind of been trying to drag certain time out, God said, no, now you focus on you. You stay open. So you keep your options open. This means that if they get it together perfectly, and if that timing is right where you see the change and you're still interested in them, okay, you can hit in that direction. But you are not to put all your eggs in a basket because there's an opportunity or a possibility that they're not going to get it together. So God is telling you that you need to remember who you are. This is not the waiting game, because some of these people, some of these jobs too, they're out here promising you a position. Some of these people are deliberately delaying. They'll gaslight you, entertain you, give you attention, give you recognition, give you love, give you affection. And then when they know that you want the next level or that it's time for them to do more work, they're going to then pull back a little bit. So it's almost to allow themselves to buy time so that they can continue moving the way that they was moving. God said that a timer has been placed. So there's some of you that don't even realize that God has set a timeline for these individuals to change. And if they choose not to, he's going to present somebody else for you, present another job position towards you, whatever the case may be. So this is that time where you're not even realizing, you out here kind of forgetting about it. God is setting a timer. So if that job doesn't recognize you, doesn't acknowledge you, doesn't pay you as far as what your value is, they're not, as far as giving you that opportunity to progress with them, God is saying that he's about to send another job that is. If this is a person where they feel like they can go back and forth between you and other individuals, they can entertain you, text you when it's convenient for them, and then disconnect when they want to. This is somebody that feels like they're the most valuable player, right? God is saying absolutely not. That switch is about to hit where you're no longer going to care about them. You're going to start looking at them different. You're not going to be attracted to them. And it don't matter how handsome or how beautiful she may be, or how handsome he may be. You're no longer going to see those things because you're going to fall out of love. Why? Because love is something that if I pour into you, you pour into me too. If you see that they're taken from you, this is almost like equivalent to if you're out here, say you a smoker, and you had that person that they'll never put in. They'll never bring nothing to the party, but they always want to hit somebody else's shit. You start looking like, yo, you a moocher. This is like somebody who's a drinker and they come around. They'll never bring a drink of their own, but they out here passing their cup around. They out here hitting everybody else's bottle, and you start looking like, yo, that's shorty's a finesser. This is somebody that when you go out, you always paying for them. They never paying for you. I'm just giving you an example, right? A lot of you is energetically pertaining to this, right? Where you have been pouring into certain people and you seeing that they ain't never pouring nothing into your cup. You like, yo, I'm showing you love. I'm out here giving you recognition. Even when you effed up towards me, I still sit there and put in, but you're going to start saying like, absolutely not. I'm not going to keep pouring out parts of myself into somebody else. I'm no longer going to allow you to use me. I'm no longer going to allow you to abuse me. I'm no longer going to allow you to mistreat me. I'm no longer going to allow you to downplay me. I'm no longer going to allow you to disrespect me, neglect me, so on and so forth. You're going to get energetically fed up. And because of that, these individuals are going to, they'll be forced to get it on their own, but also they're going to start to see how good they had it. So with that being said, do not be stressing back and forth pertaining to these people. Do not be begging them. You have to realize and remember who you are. You understand me? Because once upon a time, you had everybody on your line. Once upon a time, you was out here getting attention from everybody else. And the thing is, you still have been, but you've been focused on this person tunnel vision. So God is telling you, put your head up. And I need you to pay attention to who's paying attention to you. Put your head up. I need you to pour into individuals that actually are willing to pour back in with you. So therefore, you're going to start disconnecting from people who have been neglecting, disrespecting, and not reciprocating. You're going to start focusing on you. Now, with that being said, these individuals are in for a rude awakening. Because again, these are people that because of how loyal that you've been, see, although God has gave you signs that you needed to move on from them, because you didn't, God sat there and played that to your best position. Because these people didn't got arrogant, they didn't got confident, they didn't got complacent, they didn't got dependent, right? They on your energy, that you're always going to be there, no matter what they do. They can go out there and leave you for somebody else, and then when they want to come back to you, you're going to be welcoming. Oh, well, they can be mean to you, and you're going to then be nice to this individual because you understood what they was going through. This is people that had an opportunity to go certain places with you and chose not to, decided to give that to somebody else or take somebody else. This is God gave them an opportunity to give you what you deserve, and they chose not to, right? This is almost like you gave them what it was that you wanted. So they didn't even have to go out of their way to get something. This is almost like you paying for your own gift. You gave them the love that you expected. You gave them the respect that you expected. You sat there and gave them certain financial gain in order for them to buy you presents. And they sat there and chose to take that, what you gave to them, and give it to another individual or just be selfish. So God said, absolutely not. Thank you, babies. They had what it was necessary in order to give you what you wanted, but they chose not to. They was complacent. They felt like, oh, well, so-and-so, they ain't going to say nothing. Oh, so-and-so ain't never going to leave. Oh, so-and-so's going to understand that. Absolutely not. God's telling you that you about to leave these people be. So they're in for a rude awakening. These are people that's going to come to your crib, realize the lock's been switched off that shit. Some of you, they're going to come to your crib and then realize that that's no longer where you live. They're going to want to come with you, but you're going to have another individual that you're actually going to be having with you. You understand me? So a lot of these people are going to be in for a rude awakening. Okay? And it's not for you to feel bad. It's not for you to feel sad, because they didn't give a damn about the things that they was doing and how you was feeling when they was doing it. So God is saying, absolutely not. You're an empath. We understand it. You're a lover. We understand it. You're helpful. We understand it. You're current. I understand it. However, you're not going to allow these people to keep playing with you. You have to know your value. You ain't no rinky-dink ass individual. You're not somebody that is just going to continue to give until you don't got nothing else for yourself. Absolutely not. So some of you, you have a move that's about to be arriving. God's telling you to be quiet. So you could be saying, oh, you ready to move. You ready to move. This person's stressing you, distracting you, making you feel less of you. You wasn't even enthusiastic about moving no more. You wasn't excited. God's about to put you in a place that is beyond what they expected. So they could be used to you living in a trap. They could be used to you living around here, living like that. Now you about to have a castle of your own. You understand me? I'm talking about a big house. I'm talking about, and I'm seeing orbs as I say this, so God is co-signing it. You understand me? I always love seeing that. But with that being said, you're about to be moving. You understand me? You're about to be moving, and you feel it in your energy, but because of that person and sat there and pissed you off, made you sad, you was focused about them, hurt your feelings, had you no longer happy about the things that you had coming in, God was like, you're not moving for them, you moving for you. You deserve this new view. You deserve to have enough rooms to turn it into what you wanted to. You sat there and deserve all this awards, so don't you sit there and doubt yourself and be less excited just because this person ain't around. Absolutely not. You still deserve this. You earned this, and you about to get it. So there's a lot of you about to be moving, and this person is going to be unexpected. See, you done sat there and said you was going to move on. You sat there and said you was going to move several times, but because you chose not to, because you didn't, they sat there and felt like it didn't exist. They sat there and ruled you out like, oh, so-and-so just running their mouth. They about to get excited. They about to get surprised. I'm talking about that. And when I say excited, it's like that anxiety is about to kick in, right? They're going to feel that overtime. So they're going to sit there and realize that the wolf, the person who kept saying that you was going to do this and do that, and all of a sudden now they about to see that it really was, that any point in time you could have did it, but you didn't because you was waiting for them. So now you're about to have a new house, I'm trying to tell you. And the house that you about to move in, do not limit yourself. Because there's some of you thinking that, oh, I can only afford this, and oh, how am I going to do that? Because you listen to what God told you to do, he about to look out for you. So there's some of you, certain people's going to be held accountable in order for to give that money to you. There's certain money that you was waiting on and didn't even realize why you was waiting for it, because God already knew what he was about to do for you. That money was already spoken for. You understand me? So when I tell you, you got a new place that you're about to be into, I'm talking about you got extra bathrooms and bedrooms. When I'm talking about just in a beautiful neighborhood set up exactly how you expect it, God said, don't sit there and limit yourself and feel like you have to go for the basic minimum. God is somebody whose money's long. Them blessings is nonstop. So what you say that you want, God got it to give you. You understand? So with that being said, you got new moves coming towards you. I promise you. When I say you about to have a house and people going to be looking at you like, how the fuck so-and-so do it? Oh, how so-and-so was able to get there? How so-and-so be able to afford that? How so-and-so be able to? Because you deserve it. You understand me? Because you earned it. Because God's about to bless you and your children. Why? Because you sat there investing in them. You sat there and was struggling and still made it happen. Because you stayed optimistic. Because you put the faith in his hand. You sat there and played your position. Because you deserve this and this is your season. So people are going to wonder, how the hell are you about to make this happen? There's some of you got many kids. Some of you don't got multiple kids. You just going through certain shit. But there's some of you where you got a few children and you trying to figure out how the hell you about to be able to move, how you about to be able to do this, and God's about to present certain opportunities and people for you. You was out here looking in this area and God said, nah, I need you to think bigger. You about to have everything that you asked for. So you better have that list and you better check it twice. You better sit there and think about what it is that you want to attract in your life. Don't sit there and say, oh, you want a 2-bedroom because that's all you think you can afford when your ass really needs 4. God's about to provide that. Don't sit there and say, oh, well, I'll just settle for this or fix it up. And when God tell you that you can move into something new, you better have that as far as that optimism. You understand me? There's some of you, that person is not going to realize you got a new whip coming to you. The last time they seen you, they felt that you was effed up. The last time you could have had a rinky-dink car that continued to cut off. You could have sat there and was behind on certain bills or had to give back cars or whatever the case may be. But when I tell you that God's about to provide certain things, that you about to have a new whip, who's this? They can't even ride in it. They not even going to know until you pull up that your ass is the one driving it. They not going to know. God said, nah, we about to show them. Let them be real arrogant. There's some people that you've been waiting on big bucks and they've been ruling it out. Oh, you ain't hit the lottery. Oh, you ain't sit there and I'm gonna get that lawsuit money. Oh, you ain't getting this because they ain't see it. They try to sit there and act like they ain't believe it. They sat there and played you out of position. God said, nah, let them get arrogant. You hear me? Let them get real arrogant. Let them get on that high horse. Let them talk about that money's not going to come because it's going to be all yours. Let them talk that shit because he about to have you walk in it. Do you understand me? So you waiting on that money. God's allowing everybody to show their ass and act funny because he's talking about that's one less person that you going to help. Now, guess what? You're going to be the type to go to a stranger and be able to big them up. You're going to be able to, you was going to bless your family who doubted you. You was going to bless that ex-partner who didn't believe in you. You was going to bless that friend who didn't sit there and invest in you. And now because they sat there and showed their ass when they thought that you was elect, God's about to provide it all to you. And you about to have your come up season in front of them. And they going to have their hand out, but they not going to get shit. Why? Because they didn't jump on a movement before it even start moving. Now they left. You hear me? So allow them to talk that talk. Allow them to doubt it. God is somebody that I'm trying to tell you. God is somebody that he gonna stunt. He ain't gonna finesse. He gonna be like, oh, the devil said what? You ain't gonna get what? Now you got 2 of them. Oh, the devil said what? You wasn't going to have this. Now you got many of them. Oh, the devil said you wasn't going to be able to bless their friend and have their friend turn on you. Okay, now you get to bless an individual that you don't even know because they sat there and showed love to you or because God spoke to your soul and told you to sit there and bless them. You about to be in a position where you can help people out of their situation. When I tell you that abundance is coming, it's already here. It's already here. So allow these people to say they don't see it, they don't believe it. That's devil shit. We somebody that we believe it before we see it because we know we about to receive it. We're somebody that once you make your mind up, you already made it. So these people, again, they out here trying to play you out of position. Sometimes the enemy wants you to prove to them what you got. And God said, nah, you ain't going to stunt because they going to try to rob you. This is like somebody trying to call your bluff. Oh, you ain't got no guns on you. Oh, you don't got no money on you. Just because they want you to pull it out so that they could try to take it from you. God said, nope. They say you ain't got what? All right, we gonna see. He gonna have you at a safe distance when those things start coming in. And now these people gonna witness you. Now these people done talked all that talk by you. They done said certain most of the hateful things towards you. They done disrespected you. They done downplayed you. These are people say they don't want nothing to do with you. Oh, they'll never marry you. Oh, they never loved you. Oh, you'll never become the things that you said that you was gonna become. Oh, your business wasn't gonna boom. Oh, you wasn't gonna move. They said all of this stuff. Okay, cool. Now God's about to say, who isn't? Who doesn't? Hey, what they say, you wasn't going to make. Okay, now you everywhere. Or what they say, nobody was going to support you. Now look who's coming towards you. Or what they say, you never was going to make it, but you had already made it. You were already an undercover boss in your position. You was just trying to see how people was moving. They don't even realize that God didn't sit there and put all that abundance in your head. And you were the main person that they looked over. They wasn't good at that guessing game. These are people that, again, at certain times where you wanted to prove yourself to them, God was like, you ain't got to prove nothing. Nathan, Nathaniel, nada. You understand? They about to see that. So with that being said, you already stepped into your season. You already about to be receiving. So when that money does come, it's coming at the perfect time. You got certain people out of your life. See, God is the type that he don't want you to show up when he's showing up and being able to do something for you. He want to see how loyal you are. Why you think that certain chosen ones, thank you, babies. Thank y'all, beautifuls. Thank you, handsome. Thank y'all for sending things. I apologize. I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message, but thank you so much. I love you. Okay, I definitely hope that all of that returns back to you ×2 and continues to gain value. Okay, so thank you. But I can tell you this. God is somebody who wants people to show their loyalty in their position. So God is somebody that he wants to see that you want to do the right thing because you want to do the right thing because you are the right person that deserves those things he's about to do right and give you. So he's going to see your loyalty. That's why chosen ones go through what they go through. He want to see, are you ever going to turn your back on him? Are you ever going to disrespect him because he ain't give you the things that you was asking for when you wanted them? Are you going to believe and trust the process because you know that he knows what he's doing? Do you understand how he's orchestrating certain things on your benefit? God is sitting there wanting to see your loyalty. So the same way that you waiting for your friend to, hold you up, not hold you down, because that's what they've been doing. You wanted somebody to hold you up when you was on your way up, on your come up, and they chose not to. You wanted that person to invest in your business, but they ain't see your value. You wanted that person to love on you when they had other individuals to choose from, and they chose not to. They decided to choose the main one as an option. God was like, okay, we gonna see. I want to see their loyalty. Are they going to love you when they don't feel like they can get nothing from you? Is this person going to look out for you when you sat there and look like you ain't got it because now you got it all? Have you ever watched those videos, right? Like for Jimmy Darts, right? Where the person, he asked like, oh, can I hold $1 for this? Because I need something for this. And the person sits there and some of them do, some of them don't. And the people who do, he sits there and blesses them. Some buying them new homes. They sat there and invested $1 and they got 50,000 back. They sat there and just was using God's energy and doing the right thing. See, that's what God want to see. Okay, are they showing you love when you barely had love for yourself? Are they sitting there being loyal to you no matter how many people try to persuade this person to desert you, to leave you, abandon you, disrespect you? Are they going to show up for you? Are they going to protect you? Are they going to ride for you like you ride for these individuals? Or are they going to choose whatever shiny and choose to leave you, not even realizing that those people that they chose was never your equal, that you've been the main position, that you are the person that God divinely orchestrated for them to run into, that you're the real answer to everything that they asked for. God's going to allow blessings to come through you, and you will be a learning lesson for these people that neglected you, disrespected you, used you, abused you, took advantage of you, didn't want to do nothing for you, spoke so many foul things about you. God is going to use you to humble these individuals. angels. I can always say this. I tell people, baby, I'm the humbler. I will humble you. You understand me? I'm laid back. I'm relaxed. But when God gives me that go ahead to get on your ass and say some shit, oh, baby, I'm going to humble you. I pour into you. I will build you. I will speak life into you. I will protect you physically, spiritually, mentally, all of that. But if you show your ass and God gives me that go ahead, oh, I'm going to humble you. And this is a lesson that you're going to learn and you're going to continue to experience until you get that shit together. Because there's certain ancestors. And when people say ancestors, because evil people made it so evil, when you hear the word ancestors, you kind of like, oh, fuck that. I ain't playing with none of that. No. This is as far as your angels. This is as far as your lineage when I say that, right? You got certain people that do not play about you. You got to realize the angel of death is the angel. Do you know how Michael used to ride in the Bible? Do you know that God got some real hitters with him? Then some of these people been willing and waiting to cause certain karma and mayhem for these people that wrath. Have you ever heard of that? God is an eye for an eye type of guy. He ain't going to let nothing slide. He say, what you do, you about to get back to, and we going to see how you going to carry it. Right? So these individuals, for some reason, they think that, oh, because you holy, that you favored, because you chosen, that you're going to allow them to keep taking advantage, disrespect, do certain hateful things or say certain hateful shit. No, sometimes you are the karma. See, we don't do things out of spite. We don't do no evil things out under that. Half the time we get in trouble because God been telling us to sit there and handle it like this, and we've been trying to handle it like that because we were considering these individuals because we know once we do what we do, that's it for them. We don't got to use no magic. We don't got to use no tactics. We ain't got to be no manipulative. All we got to do is be us, and best believe that karma is going to come in. So some of these individuals, you were spurring them, and now that spur is gone. I'm trying to tell you. So with that being said, there's some of your people, angels, some of this is your mothers, some of this is your fathers, some of this is your grannies, some of these is your aunties, some of these are your friends, some of these are your children, where they waiting. Because you gotta realize certain people pass away at certain times because they know what's about to arrive, and they can only help you to a certain extent if they physically in your presence. But once they touch that spiritual realm, oh, they everywhere. They got their energy back. They can sit there and make certain moves, send certain clues, have people come towards you to help you, have people get away from you. They can get those individuals in a way that you couldn't do it. You understand me? So with that being said, there's some of your guardian angels that are on these people's ass. You keep sitting there saying, oh, no, don't do it. Oh, I love them. Oh, I want to help them. Whole time your people got them holy hands. They've been waiting to get them. They about to have car trouble effed up. Money about to be gone. Health starting to look funny. The people that was cheating on you, they pipe or they pockets going to be out of service. You understand me? There's certain things that they chose people over you, had certain seeds on you. Shit, I done been there. But certain people, now listen, this ain't pertaining to my situation, but I'm going to be real direct. There's some of y'all that the person sat there and chose another person over you, and they going to find out that that's not even a kid. There's certain people that chose certain people over you for monetary gain, and they going to realize that that person's finances have come to an end. They going to realize that they got hit with that okie doke, that they truly was finessed, that money is sitting there, wasn't what it was. Now their money is getting spent. There's certain people that they going to see. They cheated on you and stepped out with another individual who's cheating on them, don't really want them, uses them when they need attention. I'm trying to tell you. So again, there's people that how you said, thinking, oh, well, they had a baby on you. They gonna find out it's not their kid. Now guess what? They gonna come around and try to be in your face again, and it's like, absolutely not. Nope. Some of them might take months to find out. Some of it could be years to find out. Oh, but they about to find out. And when they do, they going to come back to you like, oh, well, you see, it wasn't true, but it could have been. And you thought it was. And when you thought it was, you try to play funny. So guess what? Who the funny guy now? That's it. Who the funny girl now? We gonna see. There's certain people that they then had partners who had lookalikes. So they looking at the baby thinking it's theirs until they see the other person and they gonna realize certain shit was funny. There's certain people that they're gonna realize that they're only getting entertained because the other person in their true love is feeling a certain type of way. So how they treating you, that other person is treating them too. So therefore that's the reason why those two was entertaining each other and they feel like they're getting one up on you. Absolutely not. And guess where you about to be? Moving on to somebody else. See, they thought they had a kid on you. And now you about to be aligned with your true divine partner and you really going to have a divine baby come through. So what they thought that they did to break you down, now they really played themselves because now they put themselves in a position and you about to be uplifted and now you about to have love, affection, and attention. Now you about to have that really that real family dynamic. Now you not only going to be abundant financially, energetically, mentally, spiritually, you're going to feel that. You understand me? You're going to be, thank you, babies. So when I tell you they played themselves, you hear me? They thought that, oh, thank you, babies. I appreciate you. I definitely want to say as far as certain things are aligning for you, allow them to play themselves out of position because you got real love. Oh, they thought that you was going to be around. Now you finally going on a date. And some of y'all going to have to persuade yourself to step out because you out here. You know that once you entertain somebody, it's a wrap. You got that aura to you. You got that essence to you. Somebody's going to wife you or want to husband you right away. You understand me? I want you to realize that there's certain people that soon as you're sitting there delaying, entertaining individuals, you're not responding to messages. You're not responding to date offers because you know that once you finally say yes to somebody, that person is going to come in and they're going to fully, all gas, no brakes, play their position. And that means that because you're loyal, you're going to be locked in and that other person is going to be locked out. So you've been really sparing them. But God was like, nope. They play themselves. Now you about to move on. So you're going to have to persuade yourself. You about to be in love. There's some of you, as far as you were having to disconnect from, and I tell you all this all the time. Family is not always who you come from. It's often who you led to, because you have to realize as a chosen individual, you came here to spur these individuals. These are people with lineages of the same angels that neglected God and came down here and followed Satan himself. And God gave you an opportunity to come here to allow them to repent. So they needed to show that they had good behavior in order for them to have an opportunity to get back in. These individuals, you out here thinking you the black sheep of the family, nobody loves you. But you're going to realize that you wasn't accepted in order to protect you. Why the hell would you want to be accepted by the devil? You understand me? You didn't fit in because they wasn't really your kin. They wasn't really your people. You were here to play a position. This is like those people who go to that show 60 Days In. They ain't really no damn criminals. They came to see how certain things is getting orchestrated. And your ass and sat there and fell in love with one of the damn inmates, not even realize that you really was supposed to give insight on them the whole time. You've been out here just fouling out. You out here effing up. You the undercover boss, baby. You came to see how this shit gets run so that you can report it back to God. Like, God, I know so-and-so was talking about nobody loved them, but when I went and showed love to them, they disrespected me. God's like, bet, they off the list. Okay, well, as far as God, that this person sat there and said people were stealing from them, hurting them, so on and so forth. All of a sudden, you went towards them and realized they were the petty thieves. They were negative. They were demonic. And you told God, because I'm telling you, when it comes to God, baby, I'm snitching on you. Don't do no shit around me. I'm telling on you. Okay? God, so-and-so out here wishing death on certain people. Yep, I'm telling. Because no, you know better. God, so-and-so out here talking about they taking that person's pictures to that special lady. Now both you and that old bitch getting taken down. Nope. That's almost like the plug. Oh, you paying what practitioner? I'm telling God. The plug is Miss Sarah. The plug is Francine. Miss Murray over there speaking negative thing. I'm telling on you. Are you crazy? How you say 911 God? Soon as I got, you want me to call him? I'll hold the Bible up. You want me to call him? Because I'll call him right now. You say you're going to do what to who? All right. Say it on the record. Because I will call God in a minute. Now you want to, oh, nah, just call it up. Huh? I know. Never mind, God. He got it together. She got it together. God, I just needed to make sure. What? Huh? I'll call him quick. And I'm trying to tell you, they gonna rush in. This ain't no 20-minute delay. Oh, baby, they coming right away. And then some of these people don't even realize that God got a certain alert on your name. The same way that somebody try to run your social and you got it locked so you get that fraud alert. As soon as these people try to speak about you, God's in the room like, what had happened? Oh, I thought you said my chosen one's name. Oh, I thought you said so-and-so's name. Oh, what you over there near that little altar and shit for, huh? Guys out here, they don't even realize their candles is getting blew out by your people. That's their warning, like, all right, you better go find something safe to do. Okay? Some of these people sitting there acting like, oh, other people's doing voodoo on them. Bitch, you can't finesse us. We see through that. You the one that was doing a certain shit. Now you trying to act like you wasn't parlaying with these people and trying to persuade them to put certain magic on people. You going down too. These are certain people that were out here around these fraudulent motherfuckers doing PPP loans energetically. You're getting hit with that RICO case, that spiritual RICO case. I'm telling. Yep, she was friends with shorty that was doing sex spells on her partner, and she tried to get that person to do it too. She out here throwing hints and shit. Take her ass down too. Oh, yep, he was with so-and-so that was out here. No, we cleaning them up. Cleaning it up. We see you. We know what you do too. You try to act all holy. I don't give a fuck how many holy quotes that you post, motherfucker. You're going down. Okay? You going down. So you out here, that's almost like somebody who is cripping, right? Online saying crip or got a gang tattoo saying crip. But you in the Bloods territory when your ass get locked up. So you out here posting stuff talking about you so godly, you love God, but you going where the fucking demons reside. So now they about to whoop your ass every day, and you about to go through certain things. You done sat there, you out here faking. Out here faking. Oh, you keep talking about God is good. God look out for you. Oh, God do. Flag wanna play. Flag wanna play. Do this person look familiar? No. There's some people that try to act like you're not holy because God got that sign of you where you speak the truth. They sitting there, oh, not because we don't tolerate no nonsense. You acting up, I'm going to call you out. I might talk a little shit. Yeah, I'm going to talk shit, but the intentions is good. These other people have hateful souls behind hateful words. So there's some people that try to downplay you like, oh, how you holy and cuss somebody asses out? Truth teller. That's why. Because now I got to speak your language for you to be able to comprehend. Because that soft shit that I was talking about, now I got to call you all type of bald head bitches. Now I got to... You understand? God didn't choose the person who's out here finessing. If you look in the Bible, do you see all the people that he was selecting? He was selecting drunks. He was selected as far as people who had addictions. He was why? Because they was trustworthy. Like, so-and-so ain't trying to fake for me. You had Miss Sarah's ass out there faking the Holy Ghost, speaking tongue. Bitch, you speaking some demonic shit. No. We out here, we gonna call you out because we know that you better than it. You understand me? I had to stop getting mad and calling people little bald-headed ass names because even I don't say it because they bald-headed. They can have a whole head of hair. I'm going to say you on that bald head shit. That how they say bald head whole shit. I'll call you a little bald headed ass name. And then I had to realize, let me stop. Because now motherfucker got Patch Adams. Now that hairline's starting to light up. I had to realize, well, let me change the words a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. You understand? You could be 99 pounds. I'ma still call you a big back B. Why? Because you got a lot of burden on them fucking shoulders. Because you just built just big ego, big evil, all of that. So therefore, it's never about your appearance. It's just certain things. Now I had to stop saying that because they start being built like damn Despicable Me. They start being built a little funny. Start backwards trying to, let me not say that. I'm going to say, let me not thank you, babies. Love you too. So some of us, we got to be like, oh, you better watch it. That's why God be telling us not to get mad. Because when we get mad, do you know the energy? What? Karma? Oh, you getting that ass whooped. Okay, so for us, certain things we getting caught, we gotta cut it out. We talk that shit, then we apologize. We a different type. Cause I'll call, huh? Now I'll call you a day. Like, who the fuck are you? Once I got pop that shit, I'm popping that shit. Okay, so that's why I try to be, you rather see me when my little feelings hurt. Because there once was upon a time where I was full battle mode. I had to realize shit. You no longer on the field, baby. You no longer at battle. So there's some of us energetically, we had PTSD where we would still put motherfuckers in their place and we had to cool out a little bit. Like, oh, let me chill. Let me chill. So now if you see me crying, you better not take that as no weakness because I'm really thinking, listen, the old me, oh, you would have got disrespected. The old me, I'm going to make you tap out. The old me, no. Now, my little nose is going to turn red from crying a little bit. Eyes get water. Voice might quiver. Might be sad a little bit. But best believe if you push me to that limit, you going to get your shit, y'all. Listen, I was the type that growing up, we was the kids that God was like, you can't play rough with them because your hands is real, our hands is heavy. We was the type, we couldn't play wrestle. We couldn't play the slapping games because we slapping faces off. So therefore, we didn't chilled out. And they take it as a weakness when really it's like, no, I was focusing on myself. I ain't going to operate out of hate. I'm not going to have my guards up. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to laugh, but don't push it. You understand? So with that being said, just know, God, the most intelligent one, and that's the thing. When they talk about read a root, baby, we gonna read through you. We see your truth. So we never gonna be the type to lie on somebody. Oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. No, we're gonna tell you what it really is, and that's why it's gonna hurt so bad. Because we looking through your soul. We collecting files from you. We telling you, we're using you against you. And because you know it's true, you're going to feel a certain type of way. And you're going to feel that shit forever. So that's why chosen ones get caught. Hey, chill until we gotta go there. Just chill. Because when you say what you say, ain't no coming back. So you might have cussed a motherfucker out, okay, once or twice, but you ain't never reached through that soul and so, So there's certain things we see her. You talking about read the room. Baby, I'm reading you. I'm reading your people too. I'm reading your lineage. There's nothing. They could lie. They could say negative stuff about you. They can come up with certain false shit about you. Okay, but when I speak the truth, there ain't nothing you could say. Now you looking around to see who's on your campus talking. Nobody. Your soul. You told me that. You showed me that. I see through. We see through. Ain't no hiding. We got that X-ray vision. That's why they don't like divine ones. The visionary, the people who can really see. Because no matter what mask you have on, I'm pulling that shit off on some Scooby shit. I'm pulling that mask off. That's why they say, oh, we would have got away if it wasn't for the meddling kids. God's kids. That's who we are. We pulling masks off. Who you thought? Oh, who you thought you was scaring? I'm going to show you who you really are. Now I'm going to show everybody else too. And then I'm going to go about my business and go reveal other individuals. It's just, but with that being said, babies, I love y'all so much. I'm excited for y'all so much. And when it's your season, your ass better pop out. You heard me? You better pop your shit because you are God's child. You are God's reflection. Ain't nothing, how they try to humble you. No, ain't no humbling you. You sitting there big up in God and what he did for you. So when your season is here, you better pop your ass out. You hear me? Head up. Confident, excited, knowing that you earned everything that you got. You're not going to sit there and be trying to flaw shit, try to stun on people. No, you rejoicing because you knew what you went through in order to get the things that God gave you. So therefore, when I tell you, baby, you better put a little switch in your hips when you walk in. You better sit there, have that chest out, sir. You better be out here, head high, smile on fleek. You hear me? Smiling, showing all of them teeth. All of that, you better be excited when people showing you love, baby. You accept it, embrace it because this is your season. You hear me? But I love you so much. I'm excited for you. If you need me, you know how to reach me. The link's in my bio. If you do book for later, like future dates, I'm going to reach out to you because I do have availability earlier than certain dates that's booked. Just based upon I just want to knock it out again because when my babies come, I'm taking a little break. You understand? So I'm trying to make sure I got everybody where in our positions where we need to be, knowing what's coming around. You understand? What's hitting your direction, what you got to work on a little bit. Because when I tell you this just oh, baby, this is season. When I'm telling you I'm excited to see it, I'm excited to see it. Don't you know I'm going to be cheering loud as shit? You hear my voice? Bass. Are you crazy? I'm about to be cheering so hype for you. Like, oh, I see you, babies. I see you, new whip. I see you, new crib. I see you, new business booming. I see you glowing. I see you in love. I see that reciprocation. I'm going to shout for you. You need somebody to celebrate you. I got you. I look forward to y'all's weddings too. Send me an invite. Send me an invite. I'ma come. You understand? I'll bring gifts. I'll speak there if you want. You don't got nobody supporting you at that event. Let me know. I understand. Let me know. I'ma go. I'ma cheer. They gonna hear me. You gonna feel me. I guarantee that. You hear me? So congratulations. I love all of y'all. If you need me, you know how to reach me. But be great, babies. I'm going to post this on YouTube, okay? So give me like an hour or so. I'm going to post it on YouTube. I got you. Just come through, like, share, hype up the video. That's it. But if you need me, you know how to reach me, okay? Be great. Love you too, babies. Thank you.